This video I'm gonna speak about the best martial arts shoes in the market. Basically, I got a lot of different pairs. I've tried so many, and I got a few that I will not recommend, but I'm gonna start off with the ones that I do recommend. There's not really that many to choose from as far as martial arts shoes are concerned. There's not that many companies that make them. I mean, the only company that's well known is Adidas that makes martial arts shoes, but other companies like Nike and Reebok and Under Armour, they don't make martial arts shoes. Like, it's just not out there in the market. You just can't find it. If you go to any store like Dick's Sporting Goods, you go to Foot Locker, you go to Champs, you will not find martial arts shoes. Like, you just cannot find them. You have to order it online. And the place that I get them from with the best prices is kungfuforless.com. So that's KUNG, the number 4, and then less, LESS.com. And then after that, there's like sometimes you can find on Amazon, but that's about it. I mean, there's really not that many places like martialartsmart.com. Like, sometimes they got some over there, but mainly it's Kung Fu for Less that mainly has the best deals. But Adidas is the only, well-known company that makes them out there. I've tried other, unknown brands, and they just did not, hold up well. There's different types of the Adidas ones, but the one with the laces, to me, for some reason, it just lasts longer. It doesn't break down as easily as the other one. For some reason, it costs a little bit less too. There's the Adidas Audilux, which I'll show you. This one right here is the Adidas Audilux. This one actually costs more. This one costs less. But for some reason, this one lasts longer. Even though I like the Audilux more because of the way it feels and there's no laces, I actually prefer for it to not have laces. But for some reason, this one actually lasts longer. And I just don't like the color scheme of the Adidas Audilux. This is an older model that they don't make this anymore. But the new color scheme just doesn't have black and white. It has black and gray. Either black and gray or white and gray. I don't like that. So they got a different version, which is the Adidas one with the laces that costs less, and then it has the proper color scheme that I'm looking for. If you look at the bottom, it's different. Like, this is supposed to be better built because there's a plastic piece in between here and 2 rubber soles on each end. This one is just a rubber sole all throughout. But as I stated, from my experiences, I've owned so many of these Adidas Audiluxes, but they've just been tearing up like crazy. But this one right here, I've been wearing these Adidas ones, almost like pretty much every day, and I have different pairs, and it doesn't really tear up as easily from my experience. It costs less, it doesn't tear up as easily, and it has the right color scheme. So I would recommend this one over this one. So the white one looks really nice. I like the white the way it looks, but I've bought so many of them, but they just get really dirty really quickly and it looks ugly. Like, when you wear them brand new, it looks fine. It looks great. It looks flashy. But through time, through training, it starts getting dirty, and it just looks, I mean, this is considered a clean one too. A more well-kept one, and you can still see it like wearing down, looking ugly. So the white looks nice. I mean, I would recommend, I mean, if you want to buy the white to wear it to just take pictures, not to actually train in, and I'd say that's fine. But to have the white and train every day with it, it starts looking very ugly. Whereas the black one, you can wear it all the time and it still looks nice. Like this one, I've been wearing it for quite a while and it still looks nice. I mean, you can't even tell that much wear and tear. Okay, so the white, I would recommend people to get the black. Even though the white looks nice, I still recommend the people to get the black, unless you want to get both and just kind of wear the white just to take pictures or just to kind of wear it seldomly, not as often. Other thing that I recommend, because I have different pairs, so I have 3 different pairs. I got this black and red, I got this white, and then I also wear this black and white. So then I have 3 different pairs of shoes that I wear, and then it just matches different parts of my outfits or uniforms, and then basically it just means less wear and tear for each individual shoe. Because rather than wearing like this 365 days a year, now it's being worn like, say 150 times or like 120 times a year, and then this is wearing 120 times a year, and then the other one's wearing 120 times a year. So then they all gonna last longer because I'm wearing each one of them less. Whereas if you just buy one, you wear it every single day, then within a year you might have to switch out shoes. So it's nice to have multiple different shoes, different color schemes, so it matches like your different uniforms. You know, for me, I actually have 6 different uniforms, and then I have 3 different pairs of shoes to go with the color scheme. So the Audilux, as I stated, you know, it's just, you know, for some reason it just tears up easier. Okay, so I got this one right here, and then I got this one, and then I got this one is basically just the same shoe of this one. It's just black and white, and like I said, I like the color scheme is black and white. Okay, this one I've been wearing a lot, and you see it still looks decent. The bottom sole has, you could see that it's worn down more. This one you can see I don't wear as much because you can see the tread, but right here it's been worn down more. But and it still looks nice. It's just got a little bit black over here, and then the thing right here, the sole right here hasn't really been peeling off. You know, another thing that I recommend is to maybe take the shoes off when you stretch. When you stretch with the shoes, it could wear down the shoes quicker. So in order to make the shoes last longer, maybe just take off the shoes when you're stretching, and then put them back on when you want to, you know, do, you know, whatever type of training that you're doing, kicking, punching, you know, sparring. You know, these are very important for sparring. So I recommend these shoes with the laces, because the ones with the laces last longer and actually even cost less. Okay, the Audilux is nice, but I just don't like the color scheme. I'll show you the color scheme. Audilux color scheme is like this. It's like white and gray, which looks ugly to me. I don't like the gray. So this is how it looks. It has no laces. Okay, it's white and gray, and you see this one. This one is gotten a little bit dirty from the mats. The shoe's not even white anymore. It's turning blue. So I don't really like. You know, I don't like the white. What happens to the white? It just starts to look ugly, and you're not supposed to clean it with water. That actually damages the shoe even more because it's leather. So you need like a special leather cleaner if you want to clean it. And I don't clean it with any leather cleaner. You're not supposed to. You're definitely not supposed to put it in the washer either, because that's gonna ruin it too. So it's just kind of hard to clean these shoes. Here's the black and gray one, and I just don't understand why they made gray. I mean, if they made it black and white, then I'd buy the black and white. But they make black and gray, and it's just like, why are they making it black and gray? Like, whose uniform is gonna be gray? You know, and it's just, I don't understand why they did that. I really don't. If there's any person that's working at Adidas that's seeing this video, just to let you know that you guys should just keep it black and white. I don't understand why there's black and gray. It just does not make sense. It doesn't look nice at all. Okay, but this is the Adidas Audilux, and this one costs more. All right, and then you just looked at a different one with the Adidas with the shoelaces. All right, like I said, this is an older model, which I like the older model more because it's black and white. And then now they turned it black and gray. They don't even have this available anymore. So I don't understand why they did that. They used to have the Adidas sign saying Adidas, which they eliminated it, which I think is fine because maybe the Adidas doesn't look as nice. It's better just to have the plain black stripes, you know. And they just ruined the shoe by turning it black and gray, or white and gray. It just doesn't look right. Okay, so basically, the shoe that I recommend is the Adidas right here. Alright, it has very plain black and white, black and red right here. The black and red, they don't really have it at Kung Fu for Less. They got this one at Kung Fu for Less, but the black and red, you're probably gonna have to go to Amazon to get this one. This one's kind of hard to find. Alright, so they pretty much are very much true to fit, you know, to what you normally wear. Like, they take some time to break in, so it might be tight at first, but then it just breaks in. Like, I wear size 8, and I buy size 8, and I'm just fine. So if you wear size 10, then just buy size 10, and you should be fine. They're pretty much true to what it's supposed to be. Another thing about ordering online that's a problem is that the return is really horrible. The return policies, like, you're pretty much like paying like half the price of the shoe if you want to return it. So you want to make sure that you order the right size. If you don't, then you're gonna have some problems and some issues. Unless you order from Amazon, where Amazon has a nice return policy. But if you order from Kung Fu for Less or any of these websites out there like Century or AWMA, they just really mess you up in the shipping. It's not even worth returning it. So you want to make sure you're getting the right size for you. I order products periodically from Century Martial Arts and AWMA, but Century Martial Arts does not have any nice martial arts shoes anymore. They don't carry them anymore. I don't know why. AWMA, you could try to look at their prices and what they have, but they don't really have that many shoe selections, either. So mainly it's Kung Fu for Less that's the ones that has these types of shoes, and you might find them on Amazon, and it's really hard to find them on eBay either. So these shoes are hard to find. So I recommend if you find a shoe that you really do like, to buy multiple pairs, so you have it, when one starts wearing down on you, then you have another pair to wear, because these shoes really, they're starting to be really hard to find. Okay, so here it is. These are the ones I'd recommend. Now, the ones that I clearly do not recommend, I'll show it to you real quick. There's another brand called Turf. I think this is on Kung Fu for Less. It's just horrible quality. I do not recommend getting these shoes at all. I mean, what I liked about it at first was, okay, it's all black. It's pretty plain, and it's not like it matches with anything. But it's the way that it fits is not good. Like it gets too loose, and it just like kind of falls off your foot. It doesn't stay snug on there. I think it's supposed to be leather, but just the quality of it is just clearly not up to the standards of Adidas. It just does not feel right, and like I said, it just gets to the point where it gets so loose that they just fall off. And I do not recommend this brand at all, even though it's pretty cheap, okay? Then another brand right here, Golden Tiger. This is another brand that I do not recommend. First of all, they look really ugly. I mean, look at how ugly they look. Second of all, the quality of it is not good at all. You see how it tears on the inside like that? I've never seen any of the Adidas ones do this before, but they're tearing on the inside. Once again, they get really loose, and it's just really low quality shoes. I really do not recommend this. I mean, it's cheap, but it's just not worth it. Like, just don't get it. It's just not worth your money. So once again, even though I don't like the laces, I put this on, I tie it up, and then I just tuck it underneath, and then it almost looks like it doesn't even have laces, and then I can still slip it on and off without a problem, as if it doesn't have laces. So these, for some reason, last longer than the Adidas Audilux. I've been wearing the Adidas Audilux for quite some time, and it's just been going through so many different pairs. Everyone just keeps ripping and ripping, but for some reason this one actually lasts a lot longer. It still hasn't even ripped on me, so it even costs less, and it looks nice. I like the color scheme, and Adidas is the brand to go to when it comes to martial arts shoes.